Welcome back to the Gfinity Arena, and our first matchup of the day is Endpoint versus Infused. Now, gentlemen, we have to talk about this first matchup. Jones Arcade taking on Afi. Afi, straight back from the competition Fight Club, happening in Germany. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it. You know the rules of Fight Club.
First and second rule.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting one. Obviously, we have great history with Afi going up against good Ken players, but Jones Arcade is a very different package to Takamura.
And also very recently improved. I mean, fair enough, in the Gfinity he's about 50-50 right now. Outside of this, though, he's been breaking personal records, beating players he never usually beats. He's really stepped it up. And I believe he just made Master Rank online, so he's to be taken very seriously now.
Should we celebrate? Should we fist bump with him? Or how do we celebrate when you go?
Pop some bottles backstage. Let's do it properly.
Backstage. I'm looking forward to it. Well, listen, I'm going to get you a quick verdict on this. Endpoint or Team Infused for this one? We had a lot of 3-2s last week.
I like Team Infused. I also, speaking of Master Rank as well,
yeah.
I have to give a congratulations to one of our casters, Tyrant, for hitting Master Rank as well.
I believe he's the only Street Fighter commentator in the world who actually has hit
It's
Master
a big
rank.
deal, guys. It is a big deal. It's like the highest rank you can be online.
He needs to stop commentating. He just needs to go back to playing.
Well, maybe I should chat to him right now. What's going on? Tyrant, Sengan, lovely to have you back. What's this? What's going on, Tyrant? Apparently you were in Fight Club as well. You know, what's going on?
Yeah, top 16 Fight Club, so... yeah,
humble.
Putting in the grind, you know?
I hear Reason could do some players. So.
I don't think he likes me very much. He wants to go to be a player now because of me, I think. That's what it is.
Well, this guy's got his picture painted backstage, just so you know.
I'm pretty Hollywood. I don't know if you guys know about that.
Big deal now.
Well, we've got a pretty tasty one here.
We do indeed, man. So we've got Endpoint versus Team Infused coming up. So things will really start to take shape now. Like, we've seen... Reason Gaming are the only team that cannot win the league.
Yeah.
They can't win the league now. So, you know, week 6 now, things are really starting to shape up. But let's see how things go here for Team Infused or Endpoint. It's going to be Jones Arcade on the left there using Ken, and Afi using Laura, that signature Laura of his, on the right. So let's see how this goes now.
I mean, Jones Arcade did really well, and actually...
Look at the focus on Afi's face.
Beat Afi.
He is here to play.
Yeah, I know, but Afi definitely wants to get that revenge. Definitely wants to get that run back.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice anti-air.
Oh,
back throw straight away. This is bad for Afi.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Jones Arcade getting his engine going.
Oh, nice
good punish. The counter hit there. Now this is good for Jones Arcade. He wants to keep Afi contained in this corner. He doesn't want Laura to get out.
Yeah, that could be disastrous, but activates V-Trigger now. This is where it all goes wrong.
Oh.
Jumps out. Jump back, though. If that was a neutral jump, that would have been disastrous. No punish. Definitely could have punished from that range.
Just trying to contain now is Jones Arcade. Needs to hold out. Afi's V-Trigger's almost gone there.
Yeah, it's depleted now, and he's got no resources left.
Here we go. Jones Arcade sitting pretty.
Yep.
Gets the throw.
Oh, man. Being in the corner against Ken. Horrible situation. EX to keep it safe. Gets the trade. That's a very, very intricate part of the matchup.
Backs out. Afi in dangerous waters here. Doesn't have any type of comeback mechanic now.
No, he does not, but...
Oh!
Nice air to air.
Needs to grip this back. Oh, and the crouching medium punch just takes it for Jones Arcade. Very solid play there.
Walking into the crouching medium punch, Jones Arcade. And let's see if Afi can hold this together for his team here. Afi's been on fire in recent weeks on the Elite Series.
Very much so, very much so. Definitely needs this win for Infused. Oh, that's a big drop for Jones Arcade.
Absolute drop opportunity there. All right, let's go.
Oh, just misses his combo there, does Afi. Jones Arcade capitalizes. Here we go, party has started. Oh, too far away, the command grab whiffs.
And Afi's been whiffing a few of these command grabs. That's not very like him at all.
Luckily, Jones Arcade hasn't capitalized and punished, so
exactly.
You can count your lucky stars, but what?
That's 2 drops in this round that have been critical.
Big overhead, gets the follow-up. There's the command grab, finally gets it. Here's done. He's gonna EXDP!
EX Dragon Punch out of nowhere activates. This could be...
Oh, no!
Is this death?
This could be death. No. One more hit.
What's it gonna be? Goes low.
Oh! Afi tries to move. The EX Fireball just takes it there for Jones Arcade. Wow.
Getting a taste of his own medicine, frame trapped with the EX Fireball from Ken. Wow. And you yourself used to use a bit of Ken, so you know what that's all about, that corner pressure.
Well, maybe trying to jump out was Afi didn't really want to stay there for too long. Saw a couple of taps and maybe thought he was safe. He could have got away, but Jones Arcade with the EX Fireball to his face tells him to sit there, and that's going to be the first game to Endpoint. All of a sudden, Infused off to a rocky start.
Definitely. I mean, Afi looking like he was in control at 1 or 2 points of that match, but you know, both players were actually dropping things. We saw Afi whiff a few command grabs every now and again. Even Jones, you know, he'd start his combo and then he'd just drop it. But I don't know, man. He managed to hold it together. Team Endpoint take the first game, and that's critical in these
There was
in
that
these sets.
first, that crouching medium punch that took it. And then the EXDP.
Listen, that was the
so
turning
pivotal.
point.
Yeah, definitely. Afi had the momentum, he had the life lead. All Jones Arcade could have done from that type of scenario was to DP.
Exactly.
And Afi gave him what he wanted.
He did. I mean, that's the risk reward of using Laura. Her offensive game when the opponent's grounded is so strong. But a character with an actual true reversal like Ken can just put a stop to that, put a bit of a spanner in the works, and we saw that happen there.
I mean, it is a guess. It is a hard read.
Absolutely,
If Afi blocked it, it would have been.
He would have lost.
Won that round.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've got to take that type of gutsy reads here, especially on the big stage like that. You can't show no fear.
You need to, yeah. I mean, you can't second guess yourself. I mean, we said that time and time again in Street Fighter 5. You know, if you think about what might happen to you too much, then you're not going to take those risks required to win. So,
yeah, precisely. The opportunity can just go. But we've got a good matchup here with Gunslinger versus Broski. This is going to be a tasty one.
Yeah, this is going to be big. Broski, of course, one of the best performing players here in the Gfinity Elite Series for Street Fighter 5. And he's going to be going up against Gunslinger, who is no joke, using the super powerful Bullrog.
Everyone loves Bullrog.
Everybody loves Bullrog.
Now this is the thing. Broski lost for the first time last week. He hadn't lost.
He lost the Hurricane, yeah.
But I mean, he's faced Real Menace. I believe it was the first or second week when Real Menace played Bullrog, and he actually managed to beat Real Menace. So
it indeed.
It'll be interesting to see how Gunslinger's style, if he'll be ready for this particular type of ball, because Gunslinger, as you know, is quite aggressive and likes to get in there.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Gunslinger last week putting in absolute work. You know, taking out Luffy and some of those solid plays.
Oh, the DP!
Oh, and the juggle off that.
The overhead! Oh no! This isn't a good start if you're Broski. The tap. V-reversal is very smart.
Listen, the patience from Broski there, just blocking. You know, if he threw him, that was the round.
That was the game over, yeah, very much so. Broski slowly bringing it back. Doesn't have V-trigger because he spent that bar on the V-reversal. And again, just opting to keep Gunslinger away.
All right, just trying to keep his distance now, just like Dhalsim wants to do. He wants to control that space. He wants to play his game. But Gunslinger's just looking for that one opportunity, but...
Oh, that's
so nice!
Oh, and the anti-air attack! 3!
That was level 3. So for those of you at home that don't know, the longer you charge the turnaround punch, the better it becomes.
And of course, you can juggle them when they're in the air. If you anti-air with a tap, you can juggle with a straight all the time. So it is very, very... it's a fair move.
You would say that. All right. Okay, gets the trade, and now Gunslinger looking in complete control. It's strange. Normally Broski's the one
very much so.
in the driving seat.
Well, he hasn't really been, using much momentum and movement as we're used to seeing Broski do. But here we go. We're seeing him throw a couple of limbs here.
I think that was an unsafe one. That's why he took it away.
Yeah. Oh no, gets clipped unfortunately. Gunslinger in with the dash grab. Bad situation here if you're Broski.
Throw loops, but he manages to keep the corner control.
Okay, wow, that was 8. Don't press anything. Oh no, gets opened up with a counter hit.
Is this finished?
It could be, yes, and that's going to take it. Gunslinger equalizes 1-1. Look at him. Look how happy that is. There's no chance he's beating me. Gunslinger Balrog.
Pretty good impression, man.
Absolutely no way. That was so convincing from Gunslinger there. Absolutely, like you said, took control of the whole match. And even from full screen, as a Dhalsim player, you normally have the control at full screen, right?
That's what I'm saying.
But
that's why it's so crazy. It's like, it just looked like it swapped roles there.
Yeah, that's
almost.
the second loss for Broski. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Nah, he doesn't. It just looked like he was just overwhelmed by that amazing pressure that Bullrog can have on you. 2 weeks in a row now, Gunslinger showing us the power
He's on
of
forward.
Bullrog. Look at this.
So look, that medium DP, you have to be looking for a jump. It's quite slow, right? Okay. So he was able to get that juggle. Very high level play there from Gunslinger. And then
he's aware Broski likes to use that V-skill float from Dhalsim. Look at him open the frame trap. That was a beautiful frame trap.
So he dashed in and waited a split second. He didn't dash in and crouch and medium punch straight away.
Yep.
He waited for Broski to react to the forward dash.
Yep.
Then hit the crouch and medium punch, managed to get the counter hit combo and finish him off. Brilliant stuff there from Gunslinger.
I mean Bullrog's dash in is one of the fastest in the game, and it's so hard to deal with and react to. So I feel like that delayed crouch medium punch was such a good option there from Gunslinger, man.
Probably caught Broski trying to tech.
Oh, without a doubt.
He's near the corner, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
he doesn't want that, yeah.
He doesn't want that mix-up, but we're moving on to the next one with Gino DeCampo versus Shax. Talk to me, Tyron. What do you think about this matchup
Let's go. So I feel like this is a matchup that Shax is going to be very comfortable with.
Okay.
You know, he plays against Laura quite a lot, and he actually uses the character himself.
That he does.
That's where I feel that Shax has an advantage in this game coming up. But you can't count out Gino. You know, Laura in a 1-to-1 is absolutely we say it every week.
She's diabolical.
She's just a threat, a massive threat. She can just run all over you if you're not ready.
But like you said, because
who's this?
Hold on a minute.
Who's this?
He's gone for the schoolgirl ninja. Now, I don't mind this, actually, because like you said, Shaq actually played Laura, plays Laura himself.
He does.
So he knows the scenarios, he knows the situations that Laura has off of all of these little intricate stuff, which people who don't play Laura might not know.
Yeah.
So maybe this is why Gino's trying to say, maybe I'll go Ibuki, because he might not know that matchup as well.
Exactly.
As he knows Laura.
There's a lot less high-level Ibukis than there are Lauras in Europe. So,
wow, they're actually locking in. Gino's gone for the Ibuki picks. I cannot believe this.
So this is the first time he's going to be using Ibuki on the Elite Series. It's the first time I'm seeing his Ibuki.
It's the first time I'm seeing Ibuki on the Elite Series.
Yeah, actually, you might be right there.
Oh no, he brought it out. He did. Gino did bring it out, I think, versus.
I think Zane used it.
Zane used it. Sorry, it wasn't Gino. It was Zane.
Okay. All right, so here we go on the Shadaloo base. It's going to be Gino using Ibuki versus Shax's Cammy, one of his many characters. Okay, V skill here.
Oh, rush counter straight away. Just ran into the.
Look at the damage already.
Oh, and again,
Ibuki
runs into the foot.
Ibuki, no slouch in the damage department.
Good start for Gino D'Acampo here.
Oh, using that medium punch to open him up.
Oh,
wow.
Doesn't get the anti-air. Yeah, no, very, very strange there, Tyrant. But all of a sudden, Gino's looking in prime position here.
He went for that standing hard kick. Of course, it whiffs on standing opponents.
Oh, opens up. No, the drop combo.
Gino.
Wow.
Ibuki? Okay.
And someone that you weren't, really putting your attention on, Gino D'Acampo, is just taking out the first round against the babyface assassin himself.
Exactly. You've got to imagine all of these guys were preparing for Laura.
Yep.
And now we're seeing Ibuki, a completely different style of character. That was a beautiful neutral drop combo.
Neutral jump, yeah. Was ready as well for it. Shax, a couple of drop combos here. Needs to fight back, needs to regain his composure. Oh, wow, again?
Conversion. That could have been a big combo opportunity.
But I like Gino D'Acampo's ready for all of these dive kick situations.
And look at Shax's life. It's just been depleting the whole round.
V-triggers ran out as well. Very right there, Tyrant. He doesn't really have that comeback mechanic. He's spending bar and isn't getting anything from it. No. Gino D'Acampo. Oh.
Wow, Shax with a desperation DP.
Oh, my goodness.
This could be it right now, Sengen. What's it going to be?
Gino D'Acampo still has V-trigger.
Okay,
needs to stay away from the corner. Oh, no, opened up again. Shax not out of this. Oh!
Wakes up, that could have been it. That would have been... Oh, man.
Just feels it. Wow.
A nail-biting round.
Wow.
Jeez.
Shax managing to batten down the hatches and bring it back to 1-1.
And I feel like it all turned around when he threw out that EX Dragon Punch,
Yeah, very much so. Finally got his momentum going. He hasn't really been in control at all this match. Gino's still in control here.
Nice V reversal there from Shax. Just stops the pressure for a minute, gives himself time to breathe. All right, goes. Oh, wow. And he
takes of your own.
I think that was a V reversal attempt because.
Oh, really? Yeah, of course. Yeah, why would you do heavy kick there? Mix up here. Still has that one more bar on the V trigger. Yep, you have to block this. Trying to bait out a crush counter, didn't work. The stun and Shax. There you go.
The babyface assassin
does it again.
Keeps up his win streak here on the Elite Series.
Gino, unfortunately, didn't look too happy about that. He knows he let that one slip away from him there. There was a couple of moments that he could have capitalized and really got the kill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, being in that situation before myself as well. You could have won.
Yeah.
Because he actually got the hit. If he converted that crouching jab into a combo, that could have been the whole game right there.
He had V-trigger as well.
He did have V-trigger ready to go. There's a few opportunities.
So this was the first drop you see from Shax, right?
Yeah. So Shax dropped his combo. Gino took advantage there. But look, there.
Yeah, the wake-up jab.
Oh, man.
Actually worked. Just nothing. Wasn't ready for it.
Even if he did EX Dragon Punch there, that was it. And there we go.
Shax seals it. Now, very, very good composure there for Shax. At the beginning of the round was just absolutely dropping everything. Nothing was working for him.
Yeah, it wasn't working out.
And like you said, the DP halfway through the second round when he was on the back end really gave him that confidence to bring it on through. And Gino unfortunately crumbled. So
that DP doing exactly what it's supposed to do, which gets the opponent off of you and turns the situation in your favor. And man, Shax, can anyone stop this kid right now?
I don't know. He's looking on form. So we're going to game 4 now. Gino D'Acampo versus Gunslinger. Now, this will be a bit better for Gino D'Acampo because Laura versus Balrog isn't a good matchup at all.
It's not a good matchup?
No. For Balrog.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got to tell us about this one, man.
Yeah, so the problem is, about to call Laura Affy. That's how much I'm scared of Affy's and Laura's boy. So Gino D'Acampo and Laura in general, has a lot of buttons that can keep Balrog at bay mid-screen. Balrogs like to press buttons, like to press that crush counter roundhouse, medium punch, and dashing in with straight. If you try and do a dash straight or a tap, and the Laura happens to press stand heavy kick or stand medium kick, and they've got V-trigger, you could lose the round just off of that alone.
Yeah.
So you're more tentative as a Balrog player in this matchup.
Right.
Whereas a Laura player can just go nuts. They get to do what they want to do, right?
I feel like the fireballs are a massive problem in this matchup
100%.
as well. Really?
100%.
Can he not just sweep?
He can sweep them, but it depends on the range. It depends if he charges it, which fireball he does.
Yeah. There's a lot of variations and factors going into it, yeah.
And of course, if you sweep it and you mistime it, Laura then punishes you.
100%.
So it isn't...
Yeah,
isn't an easy one, but Balrog has high damage, but this isn't where you want to be in the corner versus Laura at all.
Definitely not, man.
So Gunslinger needs to fight out here. Gino's got good space in there. You go, there's that heavy punch.
Crush counter. Oh, the command throw, but he used...
Oh, no. This is going to be big damage and the corner position here. Spends another bar.
You seeing that red on the top of the screen? This is it.
Oh, wow.
And Gino mistimed his combo. That was a hit. So he actually dropped the combo there.
That was a lemony snicket. Maybe a bit worried about what happened the match before, with Shaxx hasn't quite shaken it off yet.
That's the problem sometimes when you have to play 2 games in a row. Sometimes it's hard to keep the right mindset, you know?
Yeah, yeah. You just need to forget what happened before and focus on the matchup.
I like the neutral jump though from Gino.
Here we go. There gets the command grab. Maybe a tap coming from Balrog. We don't know. There gets the counter hit. Doesn't complete.
And this could be where it's terrible.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. Converts into a full combo.
Very good to V-reversal there from Gino de Campo.
Gunslinger, a fan of that dash-up hard kick.
No punish there. Oh,
Jump
no,
like
again.
That.
This is going to be big. What's the reset? Has to reset here. The overhead. It opens him up. That's going to be stunned.
That's going to be... He can't...
No,
right?
he can't kill. He can't kill here. No way. Too much damage scaling.
Uses all of it. And
oh,
the
Mr. Meaty. Didn't even combo that one, didn't? No.
I imagine Gino was trying to hold up or something.
Hold up or maybe try and activate and do something, yeah. Unfortunately, Endpoint, that's all she wrote. Infused take that one over 3-1.
Gunslinger.
Coming up big for Infused.
Infused, man. They come out here to play today.
Yeah, man.
And you know, the lack of their team captain, but they managed to still take that one convincingly. Gunslinger putting in work, winning 2 games there.
100%. I mean, this just shows the type of depth that Infused has when they went out and scouted their players, right? You don't no longer have I'm Still the Daddy. Afi went down, but you've got Shaxx and Gunslinger there to back it up. So.
Exactly. Nah, it's a great performance from them. They're going to go on. I can see them posing up there for the team photo, but look at that back throw. Builds the max bar. Great finish there.
And here we go. Just gets the opening here. Definitely holding up or backdashing.
Can that combo?
It can if it's counter
hit only.
Right?
Okay.
And because it wasn't counter hit, it was obvious that Gino was either backdashing or jumping up.
Holding up or something.
And he was holding up so long that he actually got hit by the stand medium kick afterwards. So...
Yeah. So yeah, guys, that was a kick button. Balrog, of course, all of his kicks are punches. You know, he's a boxer, so...
But very high-octane match. Infused win the first match of the day. Tom, what do you reckon, mate?
What do you reckon?
Mate,
good start?
Great start. Endpoint versus Team Infused there. Thank you very much, Sengan and Tyron. Listen, it all happened so quickly. A great match. Broski losing what we thought was just his inability to lose anything. And then Gunslinger turned up. It was Gino de Campo maybe wishing he didn't actually come back this week because Endpoint didn't even pick up a point. And now Team Infused have got the playoff spot. They've guaranteed it. So much to chat about. Where do you want to start, gentlemen?
I think they got off to such a good start with Jones Arcade, beating Afi, arguably their best player, especially in certain weeks he has been.
Yep.
But I think a lot rode on that second game. And I think if Broski had been able to pull it off, it would have been a different story. But Gunslinger's just on fire. He's unstoppable at the moment.
He was literally unstoppable in that matchup. Broski wasn't able to keep him out, to be honest with you. He was using the V-skill float, and Gunsling was ready with the up smash. He was dashing up and getting that up smash out as well. The juggles, he got hit with the tap in the air as well and juggled into the corner. And, of course, once Boxer puts you in the corner, you need to have great defense and good defensive options as a character to deal with that. Unfortunately, Dalsim definitely doesn't have great defensive options as a character, so it's all uphill from there.
It is indeed. You do not put Boxer in the corner because he will punish you. There's a slight baby in the corner, but it doesn't.
I see where you're going.
Yeah, it's not working, but here it is. I'll tell you what, it was a great little matchup. for Jones Arcade, and it was so quick against Afi. Maybe Afi, you know, struggling with against Ken characters, I don't know, but it happened.
It was a bit messy. There was some execution errors from both players. I think first game of the evening really showed for both of those guys.
Yeah.
Both a bit rusty, but Jones just made the least mistakes in the end and was able to pull it through. This game here, before it started...
That was a beautiful delay on the crash.
1-0 up. There's a chance, but...
Is it normally a difficult matchup for Dalsim against Balrog?
Yeah, it is. This one was very scrappy as well. Shaq started off very scrappily,
and of course his response to winning pretty much told you how scrappy that was, because he wasn't expecting it to be that close.
Gino, of course, is still working on his Ibuki.
Very much so.
Some of the situations were not optimal for him as well. A couple of accidental inputs as well. But here, Gunslinger just basically finished his plate. That's not meant to be an easy matchup for Boxer, but that is dependent on the Laura player getting their offense running, and Gino just wasn't able to. It was just like an unstoppable juggernaut from Gunslinger.
And quite difficult, I imagine, for Gino to come because he'd mixed up players. But I'll tell you what we can do right now. We can welcome the man who won 2 matchups just there. He goes by the name of Gunslinger, so I'd like to welcome him down to the panel right now. Right, fella. I tell you what, he doesn't look too happy for a man who's just absolutely bossed it up there. I was saying to these gentlemen, looking very confident as you've been getting into the Elite Series.
Yeah, I've been getting more comfortable as time goes by. Obviously, these two will know I'm still a bit fresh in the offline scene. I don't really attend many tournaments and stuff, so just got taken each week as they come, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, how
it's just
good was
more of the same, really, though, isn't it? You might look a bit like nonplussed, not too bothered to be here, you know. Just more, you turn up every week, beat 2 people on the opposition
just
team.
Take out the former Evo champ, Luffy.
Dust your hands, and it doesn't matter who they put in front of you.
I've got to ask. When, and this is with respect to the other team, when Gino lost that game with his Ibuki, and then it was you versus Gino for the set, was there ever any doubt in your mind?
No. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like. The only reason I'm saying no is because, you know, I play Laura a lot. I play play with Problem a lot in a lobby. He picks Laura against me quite often. I play Afi a lot. I play Leo. I play a lot of Laura players. And I know Gino hasn't really been using Laura much, so I was more than comfortable to play Shax.
Would you have been a bit more worried if he whipped out that Ibuki? Was doing a few things in the previous game.
I've seen this Ibuki. I'd probably be more afraid, if he put more on edge, I should say, if he picked the Ibuki. But,
I mean, you definitely don't have the experience as much as you do. Living in Europe, you definitely have Laura experience. Ibuki's a very high-level player, character, but the number of players is... exactly.
I think we can see some of your action. We can play it back to you, and maybe you could be a harsh critique, you know, be critical of your performance against Gino.
There was that in the corner there when I done the low, my pad actually lagged. Like, I didn't just throw a random low, if that's what you're thinking. Like, my pad just lagged out. I don't know what happened, but I just had to stay focused. And there as well, I did the dash punch, but it never came out.
You managed to fight your way out of the corner, though,
Yeah, dash up hard kick is just unblockable against some people, isn't it?
Dangerous,
Love that.
If you stand throw,
no
it's going to get you.
That, there it is, dash up hard kick.
Just overhead now for the stun.
Ooh.
Yeah, Gino's in big trouble there.
And then just mix up now. Meaty. See, that's what I do.
Just running your game on it, man.
In that situation, I'll do like heavy upper and then I'll do dash straight, but the V-skill punch will whiff. So if they, the reason why it's good is because when I do upper into dash straight, V-skill punch, the V-skill punch will whiff, but I do 2 jabs. If they down rise, the first jab hits. Back roll, the second jab hits.
Oh, so it's like a
frame kill.
Ken's meeting.
Covers the wake-up timings, okay.
So you enjoyed the 2 wins today, Gunslinger. I have to ask, you're taking on Reason next week. You must be quaking a little bit in your boots.
We can't give them the win. We can't. We can't be the only team to give them a win. So.
But it was fantastic that Infused now, you've guaranteed that playoff place. I believe we can have a look at the standings because you can see where it puts you in the standings at the moment.
At the top, right?
Look at that. That must make you feel pretty good.
Yeah, but obviously Epsilon XL are yet to play. We'll see how it goes. Definitely should be fun.
Yeah, and obviously out of the players and the teams that you've seen so far, who would you kind of want to be avoiding if possible? And who would you like to take on? Maybe a little rematch.
I want a rematch. I want to play Epsilon. Definitely want to play Epsilon.
Yeah, I definitely think Epsilon have left a couple of teams salty.
Yeah, they have. They 100%. They've left a few teams salty. I want to play Epsilon, and I'd say if I wanted to avoid the team, probably XL.
Yeah.
The reason why is because I'm very close friends with the whole of XL. We play online daily. Do you know what I mean? So it's not going to boil down to matchups. It's going to be me versus them. Yeah. As people. Do you know what I mean? So.
And we'll definitely be seeing whether Brian can improve his form at the moment. But the man you beat after he just lost with Ibuki, he's with Yasmin right now, so we can find out what he thinks about that punishment.
Oh, talk to us, Gino.
Okay, and we are definitely going to find out because, Gino, I feel like we've just been speaking while we'll be hearing Gunslinger, having a bit of a chat with Tom. You're ready to vent now, aren't you?
I'm ready to vent. I'm ready.
Now, it's not over. It's just you're losing grip a little bit. I mean that entire game. Let's talk about it.
So, like, we knew coming in this would be like a hard game for us today. Like, you know, we rate all three players we're playing against, and, you know, we obviously respect them. But today, we don't really feel like the result is indicative of actual gameplay. And honestly, like, it was kind of, you could see it in the Jones versus Affy game. There was a lot of drop combos there. You could see it with Broski. He couldn't get out medium kicks. And you saw it with me, especially, like, you know, Gunslinger's commenting on it. I can't finish my combos. And there's just a simple reason for that, which is we believe the setups are not correctly done up today. And we can't actually input properly just because there's lag between them. And one setup gets it, one doesn't, which is just a problem we're going to have at events.
Do you feel that Endpoint are kind of like together as a team? Do you feel, I'm sensing a little bit of frustration, just a little bit. But as a game, as a team, how are Endpoint performing in your eyes?
No, we're all fine with each other. You know, we all support each other. We say, okay, what we lost. We talk about it on Discord afterwards. All of us are really happy with each other. We're all quite like good friends out of this as well. So there's not any issues with the team ourselves. It's just a case of getting a setup that works one day.
Yeah. And as I said, you're not losing grip of the whole tournament yet. We are here in the Elite Series, and there is a possibility you need just another team to lose today.
Yeah, we need Prophecy to lose today. And unfortunately, we've got friends on that team, but today they're enemies.
Okay, all right. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you very much, Yasmin. Chatting with Gino D'Acampo. I'm sure his form will join us back in the Elite Series.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure. I'm very unsure, but I hope. I'm very hopeful.
It's going to be really exciting next week because now their fate isn't in their own hands. Obviously, they're still on 10 points, but there's two teams behind them that are on 7.
Yeah.
And
Method's on 6 as well. That's not too far away as well.
no, I think Method are on 7 as well.
They will be feeling quite bad after that because they very
Yeah.
much had it in their hands. If they got a result there or got a point,
Absolutely.
it would really help them.
Absolutely. It would have been a big deal for them.
It just would have kept it in control, you know, because now they're in a position, basically, if you're sitting outside of that top 4, you're now looking at that and saying, all right, we're in there. Endpoint are on a losing streak. We can go and snatch that final spot. And it's out of Endpoint's hands if it doesn't fix up very quickly.
Well, it was an exciting match. Endpoint versus Infused. Our next matchup today, and you shouldn't go anywhere because we're going to have a quick break right now, is Epsilon versus Prophecy. Inconsistent Prophecy taking on Epsilon. A complete team change, looking to go top of the table.